I want to ask the team to come up just a bit, but something that is very near and dear to me. I'm going to put this right here for our good friend that wasn't able to make the trip this year. This represents our good friend Steve, and the hat I've got here is the exact same hat that Steve. I don't know if you were at his funeral, but he had this hat on. This hat meant a lot to him. I was able to buy that hat for him last year. I went in and bought one, and Steve came out and said, "Hey, where's mine?" So I said, "Well, dadgummit." So I had to get back out and go in and buy him one. So just wanted to let you know that we missed Steve this year, but he made an impact on the kids that were there, and it just you had to be there to experience it. But we were there in Belgrade, and this is our fourth year being there, Christy. Fourth year. And you would not believe the relationships that we have built through the years. I was telling Brother Phil this morning, people in Belgrade and in Montana, it takes that long for them to really trust you. And we're seeing the second, third generation people that are getting saved through our ministry that we've been doing there. And it just seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And we did the VBS, and they had 200 kids for VBS. That's not including the workers. And they, on family night, came together, and they had over 550 there for family night. And it was a major outreach, and it's amazing what God will do. They were kind of around there, and Christy looked at me, and I looked at her, and I said, "Well, where's the sound system?" And I went to them, I said, "Where's y'all sound system? Y'all have some music going on out here and what have you?" And they said, "Well, we ain't even thought of that." I said, "Well, let's get one out here." So we got out there and started playing VBS songs, rattling through the parking lot. They had a rock climbing wall and bounce house and all that, and their association owns that. So they just take it from church to church. And Brother Ed, we need to get on that for our association to give to these block parties. We need to see about doing that. But people came and they fed them, and it's just amazing what the Lord's doing. But I want to ask the team that went to Belgrade to come up, and I want each one of them to share. You can come up, Colin. I mean, at one time, you don't have to come. I'm not going to call you up here separate. Just everybody that was in Belgrade, come up here. I told them to share sparsely. Dennis, that's sparsely. Dennis asked me this morning, said, "What do you want me to say?" I said, "I don't know, but keep it short." Me and Dennis are a lot alike. When we get talking, we'll give you the long, the short, the medium. Folks, we understand. We're not, I'm not ignorant to the fact that after about 1 or 2 minutes of testimonies on a mission trip, eyes glaze over, you start thinking about what's on TV tonight. We're going to try not to bore you with things, but if you've ever been on a mission trip, you can share our heart. We don't want to just bore you with story after story after story. But I'm going to tell you one thing. The last night we were there, our pastor, he got around us, Curtis, and he's not an emotional person at all. And he had tears in his eyes, and he said, "I want to tell you the difference between y'all's mission team and all the rest of them that come out here." He said, "Everybody else wants to come out here and go to Yellowstone and go to Glacier and see deer and moose and all that stuff." He said, "You guys come out here to serve." And we plugged in with Bible school, and just nobody knew we were from Creek Path until we talked. They would have visitors in their church, and they kind of look like, "Where y'all from?" Hey, where are you from? "You ain't from around here, are you?" No. I tell you, I'm so glad to get back to Alabama and walk in the store and say, "Can I have a Pepsi?" And without somebody looking at me, "Hey, where are you from?" But they could see the difference in our church, the way we ministered. We were there, bless their hearts, with a team from Oklahoma. Oh, my word. They just weren't, I don't know what they thought their mission was, but I think we kind of left them in the dust after the first. I don't know if we intimidated them or what. We really didn't try to. But they just kind of, they didn't serve like we did they? We were there. And I'm telling you, this group, it was an awesome group. And I'm gonna ask Dennis to come and share. Might as well get you over with, because you're gonna bug me the whole time looking at me. So Dennis, come over here. He's just like Colin. You can't offend him, so don't think I'm offending him or anything. Colin, the nut don't fall far from the tree if you haven't been around them too much. You cannot offend either one of them. So he had the opportunity to do something. I guess that's what you're going to share. Yeah, okay. Where's if you don't feel comfortable holding this, now is it all right if I hold it? I know, I'm full away, you get going too long. Robbie, if I give you the word, you shut her down up there, okay? All right, Dennis.